History has just been rewritten, and honestly, my jaw is still on the floor. Jaafar Jackson has officially done the impossible. The biographical drama, Michael, directed by the visionary Antoine Fuqua, has crossed the legendary $1 billion mark at the global box office, sitting at a staggering $1.001 billion. Now, why is this a massive deal? Because this wasn't just a hit movie. It was Jaafar Jackson's very first professional acting role. By portraying his late uncle, the king of pop, this 29-year-old newcomer has officially become the first lead actor in cinema history to have their feature film debut gross over $1 billion. We are witnessing an absolute box office miracle. If your mind is as blown as mine is right now, you need to do yourself a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We track the absolute wildest box office runs, movie history milestones, and breaking entertainment news the second they drop. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and know exactly how the Hollywood landscape is shifting, join the community right now. Smash that button. You seriously don't want to miss our next deep dive. Let's be completely real for a second. Before this movie dropped, the industry was incredibly skeptical. Musical biopics are notoriously hard to pull off. Icons like Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody and J. Robert Oppenheimer in Oppenheimer seem to represent the absolute financial ceiling for the entire genre. On top of that, playing Michael Jackson is a literal tightrope walk. He is arguably the most famous, scrutinized, and physically demanding performer to have ever walked the earth. Taking this on as a rookie with zero acting credits seemed like a setup for failure. Critics were prepared to tear it apart, and audiences wondered if Jaafar could ever live up to the impossible legacy of his uncle. But then, the movie hit theaters and the world stopped to watch. The film exploded out of the gate with a massive $97 million domestic opening and an earth-shattering $217 million globally. It completely demolished the previous opening weekend record for musical biopics set by Straight Outta Compton. But it wasn't just a big opening weekend. The film had incredible legs. Word of mouth spread like wildfire. Audiences were returning to theaters 2, 3, even 4 times to experience the sheer magic. And then the historic moment arrived this July, thanks to an unbelievable international push, including a massive $35.75 million run in Japan. The official receipts rolled in. $1,107,125 globally. With those numbers, Michael did what no other biographical film has ever done. It officially surpassed Bohemian Rhapsody, $911 million, and Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, $975.8 million, to become the highest-grossing biopic of all time. How did a debut actor pull off a historic billion-dollar feat? It comes down to a perfect storm of direction, legacy, and raw talent. First, let's talk about the studio. This is the first film in Lionsgate's history to ever hit the billion-dollar milestone. They've had massive franchises like The Hunger Games and Twilight, but it took Jaafar Jackson to finally break through their glass ceiling. Under Antoine Fuqua's direction, the film didn't just mimic Michael Jackson, it captured his soul. Jaafar's performance was absolutely transformative. From the quiet, gentle speaking voice to the explosive, gravity-defying energy of the Wembley Stadium concert sequences, Jaafar didn't just act, he channeled. The international market responded in kind, contributing $629.8 million of the total gross, proving that Michael Jackson's global appeal remains completely unmatched. Ultimately, Jaafar Jackson didn't just step out from the massive shadow of his uncle's legacy, he built a monument of his own. To go from never having a single professional acting credit to leading a history-making billion-dollar cinematic masterpiece is a Hollywood fairy tale that we may never see happen again. With the film ending on the legendary Wembley performances and teasing his story continues, a sequel is already in the works. And after this historic run, the anticipation is going to be absolutely off the charts. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Do you think Jaafar Jackson deserves an Oscar nomination for his debut performance? Or do you think the sheer everlasting power of Michael Jackson's music and legacy is what carried this movie to the billion-dollar finish line? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and make sure to share this with every MJ fan you know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.